I'm using this video to explain some camera movements which are commonly featured within film. The first shot I'm explaining is a tracking shot. This is where the camera moves backwards and forwards along a dolly track to follow a moving piece of action. This clip from Atonement shows a tracking shot, or more specifically a crab shot, which is where the camera is parallel to the action and facing it as it zooms along the track. A variation of the tracking shot is called a tracking zoom. A track in can be used to focus attention onto one piece of mise-en-scene, and a track out can be used to draw closure to a sequence. These clips from Jaws and Goodfellas show examples of a track shot, and specifically a reverse track shot, where a camera is moving closer to the subject whilst zooming out. The tilt shot involves a camera moving up and down on an axis, which is usually a tripod. A tilt up can show superiority as it looks up at the character, and a tilt down can show inferiority by making the character look small. A zoom gives a similar effect to a track in or out, except it involves changing the focal length of the camera rather than moving nearer or farther from the object. This is an example of a zoom in and zoom out. Arc shots involve the camera moving along a circular track whilst being fixed to an object to show it from a variety of angles. This shot keeps the attention of the viewers onto one thing, which gives quite an intense effect. Pan shots involve the camera moving left or right whilst mounted to a tripod. These can be used to follow action like a tracking shot, or to display a location. This clip shows a pan to the left. Handheld shots are meant to mimic the movement of a character. They are often used in horror films, or as a point-of-view shot. An example of this is in the Blair Witch Project, which is meant to be in the style of a student film, and by using this handheld effect, it mimics the idea of that. Crane shots are used to achieve shots that are out of reach of the cameraman. They can follow the action from great heights that would not be reachable with a tripod. This is shown in the opening of Forrest Gump as we see the camera start from high up and get closer to the action.